When I first heard about the practice of resending campaign emails, like newsletter campaign emails to people who didn't open them, I thought that's got to be a bad idea, because if you're resending to people who didn't open it, if they don't open it again, then your open rates are going to be much lower, right? It turns out I was wrong, but you've got to do it in the right way. So let's get into it. Hey, I'm Rods, and today I'm going to talk to you about how you resend your newsletter campaigns to your non-openers the right way so that you get more sales, doesn't negatively impact your open rates, and may even help with your email sender reputation. So let's jump on the computer. Here's a way that you can increase the open rates for your campaign emails. And you do that by doing a resend of your previous campaign to the people who didn't open it. But there's a few caveats about what you should and shouldn't do here. So firstly, I'm going to show you how you can create a segment in Klaviyo so that you can handle this situation, and some other segments that you might want to have a look at too. So if you're sending it to your entire list and you've got really high open rates, such as this client here, you can just do your resend to that same list again. Now, if your open rates are hovering around about 20% already, then you're going to want to refine the audience that you send the resend of your campaign to. So firstly, this is how we create the segment in Klaviyo that contains the people who've already received your message, because you'll need it when you resend it. You choose what someone has done or not done. They've opened an email at least once over all time. You choose message here, and then you just select the message, which is the name of your email campaign. So in this instance, the client didn't actually rename their campaign. That was what it was called there. That's the first thing you need to do. Now, let's say you send campaigns once a week on average. And 3 days after you've sent it, your open rate is around about 21%, which is okay, but it's not brilliant. What you want to do is create a new segment that is more engaged than the one you just sent to. So let's have a look at this one here. What we want is, rather than sending it to our entire list, we just want to send it to people who've engaged with the brand in the last 90 days. So we're saying, okay, they've opened an email in the last 90 days and we've turned on the Apple privacy open as false. We don't want to include those people. Or they've clicked an email at least once in the last 90 days, or they've been active on the site in the last 90 days. You may want to also include or purchase from you in the last 90 days. You could do that as well. We're really just interested in the people who are engaged. So now that we've got that, then this is how you actually resend the email. I'll show you this example here. So if I do a clone, now this time we're not going to send it to the same list that we did before, unless you've got really high open rates already. If you do, then you can go ahead and leave it as it is. But in this case, let's send it to engaged 90 days, which is the segment that I just created over there. And then we'll clone that. And then what you want to do is don't send it to those people who actually opened the email already. Are you finding this really useful so far? If you are, then go ahead and just caress that like button. I'd really appreciate that. Let's get back into it. So that's the other segment I created. Now, once you've done this, then if we continue on to the content, change up your subject line. So don't resend with the same subject line, because it's going to get captured in the conversation flow for a lot of mailboxes. Instead, come up with a different subject line, but you can use the subject line assistant to help you. So let's see, that's the product name, and put in here what the detailed offer is. Go generate, and that will then give us some subject lines that we might want to use. All right, so let's go with that one there. And then we can change our preview text, and then we continue. So that's it. I've just changed the subject line, the preview text. The campaign is now ready to send. So just to recap, if your open rates are already high, you can resend to the same segment or list, but don't send to the people who've already opened the email. And if your open rates are fairly low, like around 20%, then send it to a more engaged segment. So it might be 90 days, could even be 45 or 30 days, depending on what you're already sending to. So that's it for today's video tutorial. Did you find this information useful? Does it help you with your business? If it does, please go ahead and hit the like button. I really appreciate your support. Now, if today wasn't that useful, or you'd like some other content produced to help you with your business, then go ahead, drop a comment below. If you've got a question, drop a comment below. I'm always interested in hearing from the community, and I'll catch you in the next video.